It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, today is a Monday. That means it's the start of a new week, and we are getting things started off like we normally do with a Metal Monday. And I'm happy that you're here today because for the first time in way too long, we're listening to music from System of a Down, and I'm happy that you're here. This is going to be my 6th video dedicated to music by this band. We've previously heard BYOB, Chop Suey, Aerials, Toxicity, and Sugar. And today, we're going to be listening to Question. It's Question with an exclamation point. So it's going to be quite interesting, I think. And this song, Question, it comes from the same album as BYOB. It's Mesmerized, their 4th album, which was released in 2005. And BYOB was the lead single from this album, where Question came second as a single, and they decided to release this one because a whole lot of radio stations were already playing it. So they thought, let's do it. We're going to release this one. The song is written by lead vocalist Serge Tankian, and he looks to be asking the big question, y'all, in this. So if you're trying to figure out what question is he asking, the big question: what happens to us when we die? That's what he's talking about here, and I wonder if he found the answer. I would be very interested in this. So it's been more than 150 episodes since we heard from System of a Down here on the channel, and I am ready to hear this one. But first, I'd like to welcome FlexiSpot as a sponsor of today's video. I have struggled with back pain for years, y'all. It runs in my family, and it's one of the curses of being tall. And as I sit and do my work for many hours throughout the day, I need a great chair to support me and provide comfort and stability. So I have found my new chair, y'all. I'm sitting in it right now. It's the C7 from FlexiSpot, and it's really helping me to feel my best while I work. FlexiSpot is dedicated to providing ergonomic chairs that ensure you have a comfortable sitting posture. If you need a chair that supports your back, adapts to various sitting positions, and has a large enough cushion, you know what I mean, then the C7 is the chair for you. Check out this demonstration. All right, y'all, let me show you my FlexiSpot C7 ergonomic chair. This is so much of an upgrade from my previous chair, I can't even tell you. Y'all, let me show you the bells and whistles. So, of course, with most office chairs, you've got your height adjustment. I'm a tall guy, so I like it up high. One of the other things that I really like about this is with this lever over here, I can move the seat laterally, horizontally here, front and back, so I could put it way forward and have more support for my legs. But actually, I like having it back so that I can put my lower back right up against the big thing here. That's the lumbar support cushion. And this thing moves with me as I go. Right now I've got it set where I can recline, but I can also turn this and it allows me to just sit up straight, and it provides me with great back support. And I can change the tension of the lumbar itself with this lever right here. Now it's up. If I move it down, it decreases the tension a little bit as it moves with me. But I like that tension strong because I need the support, y'all. The other thing about this is that the armrests are fully movable. You can have them back, you can move them forward. They turn in or out. And again, let me show you, if I turn this back, now I'm back to reclining, and it's a wonderful recline, y'all. It's all the way back here. The headrest is movable. I'm tall, so this is all the way up. And the last thing, I got the model with the footrest, y'all. So when I'm done with my work and I want to just chill and listen to some records, I can recline, put my headphones on, and just listen to music in style. I absolutely love this chair. So my model of the C7 comes with the foam option instead of the mesh. I like it very much. And as you saw, it's got that footrest option, which I love very much. And friends, it's a sturdy chair. I'm a big guy. This thing will support up to 300 pounds, and I fit just fine in it. So here's the deal, friends. Right now, Labor Day, FlexiSpot is running a big Labor Day sale with up to 60% off and a chance to win free orders. You need to use my exclusive code. It's down below in the video description, but I'm going to give it to you. Here it is. It's C750. C750. Use that code to purchase your C7 now, and for more amazing discounts, visit FlexiSpot.com today. Okay, y'all, with that being said, let's get into this music, shall we? We've got Serge Tankian on lead vocals and acoustic guitar. Darren Malakian is on the guitar and backing vocals. Shavo Odagian is on the bass, and John Dolmayan is on the drums. For today's video, y'all, I am going to be reacting to the official video that is released by the band. I am hopeful that I can share all of the visuals along with the audio with you all. So let's get to it. Here we go with Question from System of a Down. Off we go. Setting the scene here. Acoustic guitar, pretty red bird. Oh, and he's got a slingshot. Okay. Meter are they in? 2, 3, 4. I'll figure it out.
Sweet berries ready for two ghosts are no different than you. Ghosts are now waiting for you, are you? Sweet berries ready for two ghosts are no
That's an
different
asymmetrical
than you.
meter.
Ghosts are now waiting for you, are you? Dreaming.
Now it's in
Dreaming.
5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's a 6. It wasn't.
Alright.
5, 6. That's a 4. 6. I love the dual vocal there. Backing vocals are great.
Berries ready for two ghosts are no different than you. Ghosts are now waiting for you, are you? Sweet berries ready for two ghosts
Keeps
are no
changing.
different than you. Ghosts are now waiting for you, are you? Dreaming, dreaming.
Now it settles into the regular compound meter.
Alright.
There's the 4. That's. Listen to them singing it. Their voices sound great together. Okay, now she's older in the video. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! This is rad. They're in 4 now. This is the same music. This is the chorus. 4. vocal there. Woo! They weren't quite done. And it ends with an infant. Y'all, I need to watch that again because there's so much that I didn't get. They're changing meters a lot during that song, something that I was not prepared for. And yeah, it's a short song. I'm going to re-rack it. Friends, hang on a second. I need to go back to the beginning here and try that again. Here's what I want to do. I want to see if I can figure out more of the meter changes themselves. There's one in the verse that's asymmetrical that I couldn't figure out, that I definitely want to get back to see if I can figure. And I want to see if I can lean more on the lyrics a little bit this time and see if I can figure out what he's talking about. So one more time, encore, friends. It is Question from System of a Down. Here we go again. Okay. Let's see if we can talk our way through this. What does this have to do with the rest of the video is what I want to know. We got a kid. It's kind of black and white. He's in gray. And the only color is the red bird. Okay. So intro riff, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sweet berries ready for two ghosts are no different than you. Ghosts are now waiting for you, are you? Sweet berries ready for two ghosts are no different than you. Ghosts are now waiting for you, are you? Dreaming,
4, 5, 6.
dreaming the night.
Flat 6, back to 1, back to 1. They're in E minor. Flat 6. So the musicians are like playing in the pit for this production, and it's a guy and a girl. The girl's in a red dress, red. There's an intro riff.
Berries ready for two ghosts are no different than you. Ghosts are now waiting for you, are you? Sweet berries ready for two ghosts are no different than you. Ghosts are now waiting for you, are you? Dreaming.
That's really sophisticated, friends.
Dreaming, alright.
Settles into a 6/8. Do we know when we fly, when we go, do we die? So now she's older. 5. Still in 5, and they double time it on the guitars. Such a unique band. And then for the last chorus, it widens this, it brings it out, it widens the scope. They change the meter from 6/4 to 4/4 and stretch it. So she dies and he screams. It scared me again. Then all of it comes through and the baby's there at the end. And the baby's in a red cloth. Okay. So, I think that one section, they're in 5 at the beginning, or that main riff, ba da dee da dee da dee da ba da 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 1 2 3 4 5 1, right? And I think that other one, I didn't get it for sure, but I think it was a 9, like 9/8, and I think it was a 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, like an asymmetrical 4. And it felt like they were clipping that a little bit, like there was a little clip at the end, because we're used to 5, right? So when we're in 5/4, we've got 10 eighth notes in a bar. If they shorten it to 9 eighth notes in a bar, that's where we're feeling it clip a little bit. And I think that reinforces what I think it is. I think it's 9. But I'd have to go back and hear it another time or two to figure that out for sure. What a unique tune, y'all. It's short, like a lot of metal songs, but it's got some prog influence in it with all of those changing meters. How about that? Well, let me see if I can make anything out of the lyrics and the storytelling here. In the video, it's subtle, but I think it's an important bit of storytelling. I'm thinking about the usage of the color red throughout the video. In the beginning, we've got that bird, and the bird is a red bird. And then the girl in the play, the younger girl in the play, on stage, she had a red dress on. And then when she becomes older, it's either the same person or it's just a different person. But the older woman also has a red dress on. And then at the very end, the newborn baby is wrapped in a red cloth. And what I think that they're doing is using just that color, red, as a totem of sorts, a focal point for us to look at, so that it it ties in as a cycle of life. You know, at the beginning, it's the bird dies, so it's death, and then we've got childhood with the younger girl, and then we've got adulthood or maturity with the older woman, and then birth, rebirth with the birth of a newborn. So you've got cycles of life included in that. And it makes sense, I think, with the question that they're asking. Do we know when we fly? When we go, do we die? So he's only asking the question. He's not providing many answers here. But yeah, it's this age-old question, y'all. It's that mystery. It's like, why are we here? What does it all mean? What happens to us? What happens to my memories? What happens to my knowledge? What happens to everything that I've accumulated here? Where does it go? And I don't want it to just go out into the ethos and never be heard from again. It's a weird part of humanity to think about, right? When we can understand our own mortality, it's quite a mind fuck for sure. And it made for a really fun metal tune from System of a Down here. That was really a fantastic and interesting way for us to start out this new week. I thank y'all for being here with me. It's been too long since we listened to music from System of a Down. I find them to be one of the more unique bands in this space, especially because of Serge's tone color and Darren's tone color, quite frankly, as a vocalist. And they're just quirky. They're you can tell they're smart as hell, you know. So they're writing really sophisticated, smart music and performing the hell out of it, right? So a wonderful time today. A great way to start off our Metal Monday. That is all for me today, my friends. I thank you for being with me, and we'll see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.